Masters.
Airplay International.
Hi there, this is Miss Airplay. And this is your April shipment of Airplay International. Following on this tape are 54 cuts of production, custom produced with your call letters and ready to go on the air. The Roger Miller Choo Choo Contest will arrive soon at your station under separate cover. It's being recorded for you now by Roger in fabulous Las Vegas. Here's what your Airplay tape contains this month. Our sales promotion of the month, the oldie but goodie auto game, designed to be sold to an automobile dealer in your area. 11 cuts in your promo section of Radio It's Free, boosting your station as offering the best money can buy free of charge to your listeners. Also on this tape are 10 cuts which promote your station on the weekend. We call them our wonderful weekend promos. And finally, the hole-in-one contest, Radio's game of golf. Included in this section are some golf tips from our old golf pro. You may follow the scripts for this contest in this month's edition of Airplay magazine. So be on the lookout in the mail for the arrival of the Roger Miller Choo Choo game. And good luck with this month's shipment from your friends at Airplay International.
But goodie, it's an oldie but goodie. Whee!
There goes the WJBC oldie but goodie.
It's a beautiful car.
And it can be yours.
Stay tuned for full details on the oldie but goodie auto game.
Here comes the oldie but then a goodie auto game.
On WJBC.
You want to win a car of your own?
You can, the WJBC oldie but goodie.
It's an oldie but a goodie.
All you have to do is estimate how many call letters are on our oldie but goodie auto.
And here's where our oldie but goodie auto is on display.
Go in today and fill out an official entry blank.
You may be the winner of our oldie but goodie auto.
It's an oldie but a goodie. Whee!
You can win a car.
Yes, you can drive away in the WJBC oldie but goodie.
It's easy to enter.
Easy to win.
It's an oldie but goodie. Whee!
Go down and see our oldie but goodie auto.
Then fill out the official entry blank.
That's all there is to it. So get a move on.
Good luck from Bloomington's winning station, WJBC. The WJBC Oldie But Goodie.
It's an oldie but a goodie.
A beautiful used car that can be all yours.
All you do is estimate how many times our call letters appear on the car.
Then fill out the official entry blank.
That's all there is to it.
See the WJBC Oldie But Goodie Auto today.
You may be our big winner.
It's an oldie but a goodie. Whee! Here comes the oldie but then a goodie auto game.
That's where you'll see the WJBC Oldie But Goodie Auto.
The car that can be yours in our oldie but goodie auto game.
Get in on the fun.
Enter the oldie but goodie auto game.
On WJBC, the station Bloomington is winning with. This is WJBC Radio.
The station that does things in a big way.
Has a car to give away.
It's an oldie but goodie. It's an oldie but goodie. Whee!
This is not a clunker. It's a used car in the greatest of condition.
Win our oldie but goodie auto.
See our oldie but goodie.
It could be yours from Bloomington's winning station, WJBC.
It's an oldie but goodie. It's an oldie but goodie. Whee!
Somebody won our oldie but goodie.
Here's the name of the winner in the WJBC Oldie But Goodie Auto Game.
Stay tuned to the winningest station in the nation.
WJBC.
Our best to you comes free of charge. Free to you on radio.
$1 million worth of talent every day.
And it's all for free from WJBC.
Minus 3, 2.
News from every corner of the world.
Our best to you comes free of charge. Free to you on radio.
Total information free from WJBC.
Who played, who won, who leads the league in sports?
Our best to you comes free of charge. Free to you on radio.
Get the action free from WJBC. When it happens in this area, you know you'll hear it.
Our best to you comes free of charge. Free to you on radio.
It's all for free from WJBC.
Entertainment that $1 million couldn't buy.
Our best to you comes free of charge. Free to you on radio.
And all this for free from WJBC. News that's first, fast, factual.
Our best to you comes free of charge. Free to you on radio.
Factual information from WJBC.
Radio keeps you in the know.
Our best to you comes free of charge. free to you on radio.
Keeping topical with WJBC. Your tickets to the news centers of the world would cost a fortune.
Our best to you comes free of charge. Free to you on radio.
It's all free from WJBC.
You can listen in air-conditioned comfort.
Our best to you comes free of charge. Free to you on radio.
All for free from WJBC. Air conditioned? If you'd give a fortune to know where to go, what to buy, remember,
Our best to you comes free of charge. Free to you on radio.
a market index free from WJBC.
This is a radio vacation.
It's a one-whole way to spend a weekend.
This is WJBC.
It's a wonderful weekend.
Here's another solid gold hit.
On WJBC.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. It's a wonderful weekend.
This is WJBC.
It's a one-whole way to spend a weekend.
Let's check the weekend weather.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. It's a wonderful weekend.
Here's another wonderful weekend feature from WJBC.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. It's a wonderful weekend.
This is WJBC.
It's a one-whole way to spend a weekend.
Here's the places to go and things to see this weekend.
This weekend, stay tuned for a WJBC.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. It's a wonderful weekend.
This is WJBC.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. It's a wonderful weekend.
Stay entertained and well informed this weekend at this spot on your radio dial.
It's a one-whole way to spend a weekend.
It's a wonderful weekend.
And there's more music on WJBC.
It's a one-whole way to spend a weekend.
Stay tuned for radio's
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. It's a wonderful weekend.
You'll find bargains all over town this weekend.
Hear about the best buys on WJBC.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. It's a wonderful weekend.
There's a smile on your radio dial this weekend.
This is WJBC's
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. It's a wonderful weekend.
Don't miss a minute of the action right here on your favorite station.
It's a wonderful way to spend a weekend.
You're spending a wonderful weekend with WJBC.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. It's a wonderful weekend.
Here's another fine sponsor we would like to salute this weekend.
Get the best buys on WJBC this weekend.
It's a wonderful way to spend a weekend.
Golf is coming to radio.
Listen for radio's new fun game.
The hole-in-one on WJBC.
It will be here soon. The game of golf is one of America's favorite sports.
And now it's come to radio
Stay tuned for the hole-in-one game.
on WJBC.
It's the hole-in-one.
And it happened on radio
Stay tuned and win on the hole-in-one game.
on WJBC. Whether you play golf or not,
You can win on the hole-in-one game.
our new radio contest
Stay tuned for the hole-in-one game.
on WJBC Bloomington.
It's a hole-in-one.
This is the hole-in-one game.
Radio's game of golf.
Our golf pro is about to approach the tee. Will he get a hole-in-one?
If he does, you'll win the prize. Let's see who our golf pro is this hour. Let's draw a listener's card.
If you would like to play the hole-in-one game, send your name and address on a postcard to the Hole-in-One,
WJBC Bloomington.
It's the hole-in-one game.
Here are the names of some of our winners in the hole-in-one game.
You too can join our Hole-in-One Club. Enter the Hole-in-One game by sending your name and address on a postcard today to the Hole-in-One game.
WJBC Bloomington.
Our listener approaches the ball, takes an easy stance and swings, hits the ball. The ball is heading for the green. It bounces to the right, and oh, it's in the sand trap. Our listener did not score a hole-in-one. Our listener addresses the ball. Now, to get a hole-in-one, he'll have to hit it about 165 yards. He takes a stance over the ball now. Oh, and he hits it. Oh, it's a bad hit. It bounces on the ground, headed for the green, but it doesn't quite get to the green. It stops right on the very edge. Oh, our listener did not get a hole-in-one. Our listener's now ready to tee off toward the green. He swings. It's a high-flying ball headed directly for the green. It bounces just in front of the green and now is rolling toward the cup, and it's in. It's a hole-in-one. Our listener is a winner. Our listener is now addressing the ball. It's kind of cloudy right now, and the green is partially hidden by some trees. He'll have to hit the ball very high. He now addresses the ball and hits it. Up in the air, the ball is flying. Uh-oh, it's a bad hook. It's heading into the woods. Oh, it's in the woods. Our listener did not score a hole-in-one. Well, let's see now if we can get a hole-in-one here. Our listener is now taking stance over the ball, takes an easy backswing and hits the ball. Oh, it's a line drive bulleting towards the green. It's right in line with the flag, but oh, I think it's too hard. Yes, it bounces on the green and over. Our listener did not score a hole-in-one. The wind is drifting slightly to the left, so our player will have to take sort of an open stance this time. He can get a hole-in-one in this green if he concentrates on his shot. The listener now hits the ball. It's traveling a little to the right of the green, but begins to hook. It might be good. Oh, no, it bounces just before the green and into the sand trap. Our listener did not score a hole-in-one.
And now, here's the old pro with today's golf tip.
It's important to loosen up before you approach the tee. Once your feet are properly aligned with the ball, then loosen up before taking your shot.
Stay tuned for the Hole-in-One, America's radio golf game. And now, here's the old golf pro with today's golf tip.
One of the most important parts of a good game of golf is pre-planning before taking any shot. Think out how far the ball should go. Take into account the condition of the fairway and green. Plan your shot always.
Stay tuned for the Hole-in-One, America's radio golf game. And now, here's the old golf pro with today's golf tip.
As you address the ball on the tee, fairway or green, always concentrate on the shot you are about to take. Try not to be distracted. Never think ahead of the ball once you have addressed it. Just hit the ball and then let it take care of itself.
Stay tuned for the Hole-in-One, America's radio golf game. Here's the old pro with today's golf tip.
It is important when addressing the ball to relax the hips. But don't tense up. This will restrict your swing. Take a straight stance over the ball and then relax. It will make for a better game.
Stay tuned for the Hole-in-One, America's radio golf game. And now here's the old pro with today's golf tip.
Nothing is more fundamental to the game of golf than having the correct grip. Since the left hand is usually the weaker, try to do exercises with one of your clubs that will strengthen your left hand and arm.
Stay tuned for the Hole-in-One, America's radio golf game. And now, here's the old pro with today's golf tip.
When you are about to make a drive, be careful not to overswing. Well, that is, don't bring the club back too far before hitting the ball. This can only result in your losing control of the club.
Stay tuned for the Hole-in-One, America's radio golf game. And now, here's the old pro with today's golf tip.
One thing Bobby Jones is noted for, besides a consistently low golf score, is the slow back swing. This is the most important since it gives you more control and allows for better concentration on the shot.
Stay tuned for the Hole-in-One, America's radio golf game. Now, here's the old pro with today's golf tip.
Make good use of your legs when you make a golf shot. Check your stance over the ball. Address the ball as though you were about to sit on a stool. This should improve your drives a good deal.
Stay tuned for the Hole-in-One, America's radio golf game. And now, here's the old pro with today's golf tip.
Here's a way to get more power in your drives. As you take the club back, move your weight to the back foot. Then as you take your golf shot, bring your weight over to you, forward fast. This should send that ball a good distance from the fairway.
Stay tuned for the Hole-in-One, America's radio golf game. And now, here's the old pro with today's golf tip.
Here's one way to control a hook or slice. If you wish to hook the ball, move your right foot back a little when you address the ball. If you wish to slice, move your left foot slightly to the back. Now that you have the same idea where the ball will go, you can start to take fewer strokes.
Stay tuned for the Hole-in-One, America's radio golf game. And now, here's the old pro with today's golf tip.
One of the hardest facets in the game of golf is the lie of the ball on the fairway. Remember these simple rules. If you have a downhill lie, the ball should be near the center of your stance when you address the ball. On an uphill lie, the ball should be played off your left foot.
Stay tuned for the Hole-in-One, America's radio golf game. And now, here's the old pro with today's golf tip.
On those long holes where a fairway wood shot is called for, remember to take a divot with the shot. This will help to get the ball up in the air where you want it.
Stay tuned for the Hole-in-One, America's radio golf game. And now, here's the old pro with today's golf tip.
When playing out of the rough, it is almost always better to use an iron than a wood. The long grass is hard to contend with. The iron will probably do the best job.
Stay tuned for the Hole-in-One, America's radio golf game. And now, here's the old pro with today's golf tip.
Here's one way to get the most out of your long irons. When you hit the ball, your hand should be kept well ahead of the club head at the beginning of the swing to induce a descending blow. Hit down and through the ball. Take a bit of tough and finish your swing with your hands high.
Stay tuned for the Hole-in-One, America's radio golf game. And now, here's the old pro with today's golf tip.
Here's a golf tip almost everyone knows, but sometimes forgets. Whether you are driving or putting, always approach your ball from behind so that you can get a line on your shot.
Stay tuned for the Hole-in-One, America's radio golf game.